Howdy, everybody. Labs.net. Today is November 19th. It's going to do another market analysis right now. I do believe the markets are getting slammed as usual over the last few days. So here we are, 1.48 down, 1.47, 2.69 for NASDAQ. The first two I mentioned was S&P 500, Dow 30. So everything's down. Oil is up 1.26, silver 0.19. Gold 0.13, so on and so forth. So let's get to it. What we're seeing. So right now I'm in my quant analytics dashboard. First thing I want to show you is the cryptocurrency. Yes, we can sit here and say that Bitcoin is. I just got a headline earlier today. Bitcoin went below 5,000 US, but check her out. There's still some cryptos doing quite well. I would love to tell you. Look at this, XRP. Ethereum up 20.49%. That is absolutely amazing. XRP, BTC, 20%. This is in the last hour. XLM Ethereum, XLM BTC, and then BAT Ethereum, BAT Bitcoin. So these are all up in a big way. You can clearly see where the volume is. XRP, BTC, and then when you get into the analysis here on the XRP, these are the hourly charts, but you can clearly see it's had some nice up moves here, and that would be, this is again an hourly chart. So last few hours have been pretty good, but there is some whipsaws still out there you need to be aware of. The big one that looks pretty good is what was that? XRP BTC, yeah, so we just covered that. And ADA is not doing too good. Let's see. So this is the things we need to be aware of. The XRP is at pretty well at historical highs, coming to here. Same with the BAT BTC. So the RSI may slam those down. Let me just see if that's the case or not. So you can see here, yeah, it's what's happened is the RSI peaked through the 70 and has come off, and as usual, the momentum dies off. So these are the sort of spikes we like to jump all over when they happen. So XRP is having a pretty good day, no matter what you read in the world of Bitcoin, but there are some that are doing quite nice. You can see here on the alarms stuff that XLM BTC head and shoulders are being detected, which are kind of confirming some theories. ADA, I just don't know. I'd have to see the charts. But again, for anybody that's interested in this service, all you have to do to get the charts is just put your name and your email here, and you download the freshest charts out there. Now, the other surprising thing is a big one, which are confirmed is definitely up. Is natural gas. So even though we are looking at a really slam market in the indices, certain things are doing quite well. I wish I had the chart. Yeah, here we go. Natural gas USD up 19.43% over the last hour. But here's the funny thing. It's like nobody knows about it. The volumes are fairly low. But you would think that people would see that and jump all over that. But the futures market, it's doing quite well. And it's gone up in the last few hours, actually. It was around 16%, but it's gone up about another 3%. China looks like it could do fairly well. Gold is up. Hong Kong. So tonight is, as I said, Monday 19th, November 19th. I would not be surprised that that this is up from yesterday's session, and that these will be up. The UK is up as well. I am also solidifying my defense play for the world of Forex, which I'll just show you in a minute. But you can clearly see where the volumes are and again, this is Oanda. The big volume players are the Hong Kong. So I wouldn't be surprised that there will be some up moves there. Gold may, if gold will go up tomorrow New York time if Asia doesn't go up. I'd be surprised it doesn't. Hong Kong and China. India is another one to watch out for because earlier today that was right up there as well. But yeah, but definitely natural gas is doing pretty nice. And the other one you can see it's dropped off quite a bit over the last few hours. But This one may kind of go somewhere, but let's check out the alerts. Again, let's check out the spread costs for these. These are looking pretty good, where there's no concerns, at least in the spread cost. Gold US, I think it looks pretty tight for the last little while. The Hong Kong dollar is in that gold zone, so if things play out like yesterday, we can expect potentially to continue up. But the Nasdaq's overvalued, and all the U.S. is just overvalued, and is that alone will probably bring it down. But here we are in the alerts. So here we have stuff has been going on in Europe, and I'm very curious on that. I don't see any movement here on Europe at all. Like you don't see Europe 50 up here at all. Oh, actually, it's 16. Let me just see here what we have. Yeah, Europe is actually not even in the top half of the average for the whole set of CFDs. So that says something right there. But France is negative. Germany's negative. So, but I find that quite interesting. Okay, so I don't know. Again, Hong Kong. I'd like to see these kind of moves. I'm sorry, for Hong Kong, where like this move, that's not too bad. Again, these are hourly charts, so wouldn't that be nice? So let's go over to. So we know that the U.S. is overvalued in the indices. Hong Kong is right in where we want it to be. It may pop again. Germany, again, overvalued. The German 30, all the U.S. indices are way overvalued. Okay, let's see. But I do find this quite interesting where there is Euro signals, bullish bats here. Happened at 10:30 a.m., but nothing has happened. Again, Euro 50, something. It's all bullish. All the harmonics are bullish. The gold suddenly has gone bearish. That I could believe. These are at 10:30 this morning. Nothing too excited there. Let's see. These are all only harmonics. Need to let me see if there's any candles. Nope, no candles. Okay, let's go over to the Forex. Now, I don't know if this is still valid, what I saw earlier. So, with the Forex, wanted to highlight something. When the markets go down, specifically in the U.S., what I have noticed last week, and I firmed my theory right here. When the markets are down, you can expect now the safe haven does not look like to be the Japanese yen. It's the Norwegian krone. When you look at the performance of it, let me just hope that we have the hourly chart. You can clearly see the markets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can clearly see that when the markets tank, and this is now your defense play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. That's 3:39 New York time. That tells me that as the U.S. futures opens up, they get slaughtered. Up goes the European Norwegian krone. That looks like to be a safe haven, if you ask me. The euro U.S. dollar's gone up, and again, these kind of rises, and they're all euro. So we have here euro British pound, we have the euro HKD, we have the euros US dollar. Let me just see when this was. This is roughly on a few hours before the 17th. So something happened, I'm going to assume on the 16th, which was, so today's the 19th, 18th, 17th, 16th. So something happened at this time on the 16th. So what I want to do is to look for any news that will drive that, because I am now more than convinced that these sudden pops are driven by macro fundamental news. I reported it last week. So let's check her out. I'm more interested in the news. Roughly around November 16th. Let's see if we could find anything on the 16th. We don't care about what happened a few days ago. I think it was Draghi, because I did remember read consolidate strong weekly gain near 1.14. Oh yeah, bank above 200 week moving average ahead of Draghi's speech. So that's what we're looking for. Let's see what Draghi said. I can't remember what he said, but I did see the news. This is coming out of the ECB, so that's going to affect. Here we go. There you go. So on CNBC on November 16th, we have a news item. ECB, Draghi hints at possible dip. So what does that do to the currency among how many pairs we looking at? We've got, because of that speech on around the 16th, that has a positive impact on Euro, British Pound, Euro, Hong Kong dollar right here. We also have Euro, US dollar. So once again, and especially not so much here on the Euro Norwegian kroner, but something happened here. Now, I want to know if what news we can look for to drive that. And once again, you will not see this through machine learning or any form let me see. Stronger currency eats into sovereign fund. No, I don't want that. Let's see. Norwegian krone. I'll just try this one. NOK. Right time to pull the trigger. We don't care. Let's see. So, yeah. It's all coming up with Nokia news, and I really don't. Yeah, it's getting confused. So let me just put this pair in. Euro, Norwegian krone drops to risk of further weakening in the short term. Poised for extra range bound. Seen grinding lower in the long run. But something drove up that Norwegian kroner under pressure on sell-off. That was the 14th. This might have something. Let me just see here. Senior analyst in Norway, the oil is putting pressure on the Norwegian kroner is remarkable. If we do not see stabilization soon, we are likely to see the cross break higher, utilizing drops in the Norwegian krone. Well, there you go. Something drove that puppy up. Holding on to gains. Anyways, I'll look for something. I'm sure something will come up. But yeah, the euro did pop because of that positive news with Draghi on Thursday, was it? So there you go. There's one of the direct links of what drives Forex. More evidence of that. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we shall talk to you soon. Later.